Okay, audio test. We are live. Okay, for anyone that watches this in the future, from the future, any rewatchers, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I am your host, the average. Sentry Arm AKs are legitimately bad unless it's a Wasser 10 that's been chopped and recreated and imported into the United States. Enjoyer. I am your host, the average Sentry Arms hater. When people don't know what they are and they're standing around wearing Be a Pro t-shirts, talking about stuff they just don't comprehend. To be clear, Century Arms is kind of based because they brought in the Dracos, they brought in the Wasser 10s, they did a bunch of cool stuff with obviously the AKs, and they dremeled out the magazine well to make sure that the guns work for a standard 30 round magazine. But of course, we're on YouTube, so it's 1 round magazines. But I guess I'll get rid of this here. Just nothing to see here. Just a grown man that doesn't understand what he's holding, touching it with his thumb and saying, "Oh, it's not hot. It's not hot." Why would you mention that it's not hot if you're thinking about it being not hot? That's my question. So yeah, if you guys want some good comedy for all the guys watching in the future, this is a great video of the Goobers. When I say it's great, I mean it's a bunch of dudes on tren and testosterone replacement, which is fine. I'm not hating on them for that. That's pretty not, I wouldn't say based. It's based. Fine, it's based. It's based. But these dudes, you know, they don't know what they're talking about, and it's obvious, and it's kind of, there. I'll just leave that up there for a second. It's obvious that GBRS, you know, they don't know what they're doing. They got sent a bunch of free Century Arms AKs, which is the Wasser 10 is based, the Draco is based if you have a Draco or a Wasser 10, but make sure you know your target audience and maybe sending some free AKs to a couple former operators that don't know really what they're doing with said product. Maybe that's not a good idea, especially for the dudes like myself. And I got this hand-selected, hand-picked AK Espresso mug because I kind of figured we'd open with this. So I'm going to introduce my buddy, but before I do, as a co-star of the channel, co-star of the live streams, Mocha, Captain Mocha now, of the Discord. If you want to get access to the Discord, it's super simple. You just join the Patreon. I'll send you a link to the Discord server. It's $5 a month. It's a great deal. And you can fall under Mocha's reign, also known as Captain Mocha now, as a moderator of the Discord, where there's a ton of dudes in there that are all over the United States and all over the world, actually, now that we found out here recently. And yeah, so if you want to do that, do that. But Mocha, welcome. Say hi.
We are all mandated to wear chocolate chip camo because it's funny.
Chocolate chip camo in the Discord only. It's always the invasion of Iraq. Every Monday, is it Monday? Chocolate chip camo Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll briefly talk about this. And again, this is not us hating on the guys themselves. It's just clearly these dudes are outside of their element. It's obvious. If you haven't seen the video, go watch it. It's good comedy. It's DJ Shipley looking at this AK like it's an alien, and he cannot comprehend said thing. So yeah, what are your thoughts, Mocha, on this
Uh,
entertaining?
I I can't believe he was about to put like a 3-inch riser, a
Oh, here,
4-inch
yeah,
riser
let me pull that up. Go
on
ahead.
the front of that AK. There's no way he was going to do that with pure conscience of doing it, and then proceeds to say, "Well, that's weird. It looks kind of weird."
In his
Like,
defense, he
mm,
did say
hmm.
we're gonna put our red dots on here or our optics on here, but it would look goofy. You said something along those lines.
Yeah, never mind. The AK itself is already like a low bore rifle, dude. If you put any riser, your height over bore is gonna be crazy.
I mean,
So,
my
I mean,
KP9 has some crazy height over bore, but I'm
yeah,
in the know. I wouldn't, by no means an AK expert, but I understand the AK
Yeah, I
and
would
how to
never,
use
I would
it
never terrorize it.
and how to effectively employ it. I'm gonna even talk
Hmm.
about this part. And chat, what's up? Chat, say hello. And I'm wearing my T-Rex Arms hoodie that I paid money for because a bunch of guys thought I was bought and paid for by T-Rex Arms. I thought that was hilarious. So I spent some more hard-earned money on one of their hoodies to wear it for the future live stream. So, yes, more shilling for somebody that I don't get any money from. Okay, so he talks a lot about this enhanced safety, which I think is hilarious. It shows how out of the loop he is with the AK because the enhanced safety is I would it just makes it's a piece of sheet metal. I mean, you have any thoughts on that, Mocha?
Listen, our mutual buddy of ours has put me onto some game. Apparently, that you guys didn't know. Um, that piece of sheet metal moves, and it moves in all
Oh,
directions.
you
You
can
just have to,
pull it away. You
yeah.
can pull it away from the so to loosen an AK safety, be very careful because if you loosen it or if you do it when the bolt is out, you can actually uncapture. I don't know how much we can talk about, but be very careful. You can uncapture certain mechanisms that may or may not hover around this area if you're watching. And you can uncapture this mechanism. If you pull out on this thing right here, you can uncapture this thing. And that will result in you having a very painstaking process of recapturing with this part right here. In Minecraft recapturing this thing. So, yes, you can loosen your safety, but my thoughts, I guess, and I'll turn it over to you. My thoughts are it's the internet. If you have a standalone video that you're going to talk about a thing and you don't know how to operate said thing effectively, or if you don't even know what you're talking about, maybe just take five, Mocha, and
Take
do some
three
Google.
minutes. The AK ain't that hard. Take 3 minutes at max. It's three things, maybe.
This dude's out.
Uh,
This dude is actually my spirit animal in the whole thing. He's so uncomfortable.
yeah,
This
get
whole
him, dude.
video made me uncomfortable to watch. I'm just being honest. This whole thing. Um, but my favorite part was well, I have a few favorite parts. One is the magazine he's using. So this magazine this isn't even like Tapco grade. Do you know what mag this is? We should have invited Clayco in here.
Yeah, he would know, dude. What is that? Hold on. I actually don't know. I would prefer if it was Tapco because that would make the whole AK kind of like its whole old, thing of fit.
There's a lot going
That's not.
on in this.
That's the what do you call it? U.S. Palm. That has to be.
No way. Is it?
That's the U.S. Palm. That has to be U.S. Palm.
All I'm saying is, dear Goobers, this brace is not a good brace. In the video, he says, "Oh, this thing isn't even that bad." No, this brace is bad. Like objectively speaking, it's a piece of plastic. Like all pistol braces are bad, but this one is really bad. And I think he talks about it in the video, right? Probably, I don't know. I'm not going to play the audio because I don't want them to try to copyright me, but and that seems like something they would do, right? Here it is. So
Yeah.
this is him talking about the pistol brace. He basically goes on to say, it's not even that bad. No, it's bad. You're shooting a 7.62 by 39 out of a Draco with that bladed pistol brace.
It's not fun.
It's not going to be fun.
I would know because I've done it before, and I swapped to the other pistol brace.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Anyway, so closing thoughts. If you're going to give dudes that don't know much about said product, give them. Okay, clearly it's an advertisement. I'll just start with that, with my closing thoughts on this before we play Tarkov. If you're going to give dudes a product that they don't understand, give them some sort of like cheat sheet. This I don't know if you have the stream pulled up, Mocha,
I'm watching
but
it.
the way that DJ is standing here, and confusion.
Looks
This
like someone who doesn't understand.
this dude does not understand what he's talking about at all,
Oh
and it's
fuck!
so and his buddy doesn't either, and it's just a whole lot of like be a pro going on here, and
It's like two monkeys trying to fit a square peg in a round hole.
I don't know, never mind. So yeah, Goobers do
Be
better.
mindful. Yeah, be mindful where you guys get your advice from and or
Yes,
your product knowledge from. It would behoove you to do better.
if you make me a Be a Pro T-shirt with this, with DJ Shipley in the background on every amount of tren and testosterone replacement,
I would wear it. I
with
would wear it.
this dude. So reverse this. You know what I want? I want Be a Pro on top. Be a Pro's on top, right? Boom. So Be a Pro on top, and then you have DJ Shipley below it in the foreground, and then in the background you have this dude. I don't know his name, holding the gun just like this. That I would wear that shirt to the gym every day. That would be my favorite shirt for sure.
Oh man, that's actually kind of funny. Yeah,
So,
that exact picture I can see on the back, like you looking like pretty confused.
oh my
We're all
God,
confused with what's going on here.
Mocha in the video, DJ shoots the AK, the Draco, and goes, "Wow, that's loud. I'm going to get my sword ins." It's like, yes, it's a Draco, dude. You're shooting a Draco and
Dude,
you're surprised that it's
that's
loud.
I'm gonna get my sword. And like, you
Yes,
should have been doing that
you
from the
should have
get
had
because
the
those things are 12-inch, 12 and a quarter inch barrel, dude. That thing's gonna be very loud with 7.62 running out of it.
yes. But notice as I did downvote, um, I did dislike this, and I'm not trying to hate on him. I also commented, "Tell me you don't know what you're talking about without telling me this is pure comedy." He says, "Here, let's read the replies." Oh wait, okay. It's definitely interesting watching AR guys like using AK guys like having a car guy try to review a motorcycle, and not just any motorcycle, a motorcycle held together by duct tape and super glue. You're gonna make a video about this now. I'm impartial to anyone that gunsmiths, but I unsubscribed from your channel. Good. Default dummy 245. Good. Let's see how many videos this guy has up. He has 25 subscribers and no videos. So for after 10 years. So good job. Default dummy 245. You're doing good things for your country, buddy. But yes, good thing. I'm glad you unsubscribed. Let's.
It's one of those things where again, people, this is where you get your like if this is where you get your content from, if this is what you get your advice from, please reconsider. Please
Love.
reconsider before typing.
This guy says, "Yeah, I never subscribed." Okay, that's funny. Guys, people like this that their flex is I never subscribed. Your your closed mindset is not welcome anyway on the channel. You know what I mean? But yeah, um, avoid taking any actual advice about AKs from the goobers. The goobers. I don't know what to call it. Realm.
Dude, it was wrong. Do it yourself. Go out, buy an AK, figure it out yourself, or watch people like Clayco. They know what they're talking
Clayco.
about.
Let's
He's been
name
doing
some
it
people.
forever.
Let's give some shout outs for on my C list YouTube channel. Clayco 47, AK Operators Union.
Yep, Operators
Um,
Union.
when he's not complaining about monetization, Lemon Grenade, M26 Lemon Grenade. Um, I can say that
Yeah,
because
all those
he's
guys.
my buddy and he does.
Yeah,
Let's get these clowns out of here. Um,
like I mean, Clayco is where I learned like a lot of my knowledge about AKs and their pros and cons and things like that. And because he's been doing it, that's what he does. And it's gotten to a point where I feel just as comfortable with my AK as I do my AR, and that's crazy
are you ready
that
for
I went
raid?
out my way. Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I'm ready.
I'm starting it. Yeah, there's a
It's great.
bunch of good AK channels out there. Dude, there's a bunch of AR dudes. eh, Um, there's a bunch of AR dudes that are making AK content too, that are
Oh
competent.
yeah, yeah, because they probably went out and did it. They didn't like listen to other like Goobers group, which again, it's not saying that it's bad, but just be mindful. I mean, some of the stuff, like I think you said, some of the stuff is like kind of outdated,
So
but
For
just
what?
be mindful for a lot of like with the stuff that they're talking on their channel.
You're talking about
Um,
Goober. So Goobers has one good video that I found. It's how to make adjustments and co-witness or a lollipop a PEC 15 to a aim point, and then he's talking about tapping the optic. That is really good advice. That is one of my favorite videos from Goobers that I've seen. I don't watch all their stuff, but that's an actual good video that I've seen
how
from
would
them.
you wait? What does tapping your optic have to do with
So you got to
anything?
think there's an internal dial on Sapper. Thanks for joining the Patreon, brother. I'll send you a link to the Discord right now. Give me 15 seconds. I am inviting a new Patreon member to said Discord server.
Okay.
Copy,
David, that is
paste,
a
send. Sapper,
good point, by the
welcome
way.
to the Discord, brother. Um, what was I saying? No, so there's a ton of dudes making a good AK content out there. And internal dial on an optic. So
Mhm.
yes, every optic has an internal dial. Some of them are more finicky than others. Like an ACOG, when you make, say your adjustment is 3 clicks right, 1 click up, you want to give it a light tap with your Gerber or an empty magazine. Light taps is going to set that adjustment. That way it doesn't go like
Mm,
1 round in the old spot and the next 4 rounds in the new spot. So it just helps set the optic better.
I think I might do that. That's actually I didn't even think about that because I sat there like zeroing my aim point on my AK. I'm like, all right, cool. This is nice, I guess. And I shoot. And I'm like, oh, it's up back
Yeah.
where it was before. What's going on here?
Let's see. David says, "Wait, I thought we were doing fitness content. We are. There's probably I don't know how much content is up over the past. You want to go to the main? I gotta remember how to play. Oh, everything's in
Yeah,
snow. Okay,
yeah, it's all snowy and nasty.
we haven't played in a minute. Yeah, there's probably how many hours I wonder of fitness content have I uploaded in the past couple days? A lot. I would say at least four
Pretty decent.
hours worth of. Okay, I'm getting some lag spikes here. I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm
let it
getting
settle
cooked
out
a
and
little bit.
reload. I don't have your stream up, but I think I hear you running, right? Oh,
Yep.
wait. I can't tell if
I'm
that's you.
I'm rocking white light,
Okay.
white light,
I'm
white
just
light.
getting a lot of packet loss right now. It might be the stream
Mm,
killing me. Oh, okay, I'm behind you.
check.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of packet
Crimis tree.
loss. I'm lagging all over the place.
Crimis. Nothing. Nothing.
What are these lag spikes? Oh, I can barely move without, like, hopping
It's
all over
like
the
super bad.
place. Yeah, it's bad. I'm hoping it levels out. It
I
shouldn't
don't
be the
think I
stream
see it
because we have streamed
affecting the
this
stream.
game
No,
a lot.
the stream is fine.
I'm getting 180 spikes up to 180.
Yes, lamb.
Dude, I love that. I love me. Oh, I got some intel docs.
Ooh.
So that paid for the raid by itself.
Yeah.
Sprinting.
Oh no, they're uh. Okay, they just closed the door. Yep, moving outside. Okay,
Oh,
PS is dog water.
well, yes. Still getting those lag spikes for some reason. But I'm gonna attempt to help you. Okay.
I'm just pushing, covering fire backwards.
I may have to
Doesn't open that
DC and
door.
come back. Do you want to cover me up? I'll hide upstairs
Okay,
and I'll
moving
DC and
upstairs.
come back because I don't know why. All right, I'm gonna let's see, disconnect and come right back. Wait, if I DC, hold on.
Which room are you in? Okay, in
If
this one.
I disconnect and then close the launcher and come back, will I still be able to reconnect?
You should be able to, because it closes the launcher when you close it.
Warning, you're trying to leave disconnecting either accidentally or on purpose. Please do not try to leave a raid by disconnecting. Ending a raid
Yeah,
momentarily if
it
you
will.
left.
Yeah.
You may still reconnect to the raid for a limited time. Okay, so I can?
Uh, I would recommend you go directly to your command console, your task manager, and then right click Tarkov
Close
and click
window.
Tarkov up from there. Yeah,
Okay, I just did it.
that's what I would recommend.
The audio has ceased. Yeah, I was getting some crazy lag. I'm in that top room where the food spawns sometimes.
That's all. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, how crazy. The goons really spawn up here somewhere.
I'm gonna close the launcher completely.
Unfortunate.
You still got me on audio?
Sure do.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure the region is good for. Let's see, ping. Okay, well it has the best server selected, so. Let's see. Let's see. Where were we? Less than 8 inches. I met a guy, Czech Republic, served in the army. Taught me how to. Oh God, it's so bright. So bright, chat. Another good AK guy is regular guy training. I've seen his stuff. You motivate you. David says you motivated me to push my last couple of training sessions. Good, dude. I'm trying to motivate myself. Motivation only gets you so far, unfortunately. Discipline is where you have to.
Man, I just want to eat, man.
I'm
I want to
hungry.
eat.
All I'm thinking about right
I
now
want to
is
eat.
it's 1500 my time. I am definitely gonna be on this stream consuming 1,000 calories because that's all I have left for the day. All right, I'm loading profile
I know.
data.
I kind of broke last night. Got me some takeout, dude, and I regret it because after a week of not eating takeout, just eating just clean food, my stomach is despising my existence right now.
I
Cool.
will not break.
Don't break, please.
I
It's
will
not worth
not.
it.
It's
It's not worth
been
fucking being on this shitter
26.
forever.
It's been 20. Oh, it's not about that. Reconnect. It's not about that. No amount of going to the bathroom will, you know, that's not what it's about. I would destroy a pizza.
Dude. Oh,
I'm telling you right now, I would destroy a pizza. I would eat an entire large pizza, jalapenos, chicken, and beef. Chat, I would
dude.
eat
God damn it.
a thin crust Pizza Hut. In terms of time, it would be, oh my God, I don't even know how fast. It would be 5 minutes. I'm not kidding. I would set a
Yeah,
timer.
yeah, that
I
sounds
would
about right.
take 2 pieces at a time. I would fold them in half or pull,
Yeah,
and it would be gone so fast. I'm
that's
at
crazy.
173. I started at 181, 182, so I'm about 10 pounds down. I am approaching the body fat percentage that I need to start a bulk. But, brother, it is pain.
Not fun. It's not fun.
Let's see.
It isn't.
Dave said here and started out for the cut is outstanding. Yeah, I'm dying, brother. Warren says, regular guy training is good. Correct. He's good. He puts a lot of effort into his stuff. I used to do that, and I realized that guys don't watch shooting footage at all. So now what I do is I put shooting footage as B-roll. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'll put shooting footage as B-roll on my videos, and then I'll talk because guys are more interested in the tactics or the thought process behind stuff. So I'll put the shooting stuff as B-roll.
I can eat a whole cow, dude. Like I said
Sliced
in
liver,
Discord, I could eat a whole cow and just leave half the bones.
dude.
I'm so hungry.
What day
I'm
am I
gonna
on? 26, I think.
cry. Like I'm not like cutting super crazy like you are. That's insane.
Dude, you want to know how many calories
Would
I get a
cry.
day?
No, it's gonna depress me. But go ahead.
A day. I'll tell you how many calories I get a day. I have 1,050 left. I'm back. I have 1,050 left. Every single day, I get. I gotta adjust goal. 1,650 a day. But I'm burning.
Mm.
I'm walking for roughly 6 miles a day, hour and a half at least, every day, and I'm lifting for 45 minutes every single day. So, and I'm not adjusting my intake based on. Oh God.
I almost just lost my life. He came up. He snuck up here and came up here with a shotgun.
So many bugs.
Oh.
Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm not adjusting my intake based on, or adjusting my caloric intake based on the amount of exercise and stuff I'm doing either. So if I burn, let's say today hypothetically, this is a crazy example, but let's say somehow hypothetically today I burned 6,000, 7,000 calories. Doesn't matter. I'm still only eating 1750. But in that particular example, that would definitely put me that would put my organs, my internal organs in a danger zone. But I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm burning. I'd have to look, but I am burning a. Dude, I'm still getting packet loss. Do you want to reset? Head down and reset. Yeah, I'm still getting that symbol that's like a tree, right? It's like a 3 drop down, and now I'm getting lag spikes up to 160.
So I'm chilling at 116, 113 right now. Are you taking shots?
I'm running back inside.
I'm seeing him.
Alright, what's up?
I'm seeing him.
Okay. Well, we'll loot on the way. We'll get out and reset because I'm in the staircase, white light on.
I'm in the opposite building.
I just
Murk somebody.
absolutely destroyed this scav.
Yeah. I'm in the opposite building right now.
Okay. So I'll run over to you.
Yeah.
Outside running.
God damn it, now you said pizza. Thinking about pizza.
Oh dude. All I want is pizza. And I'm not trying to just be like a fatty here. So goal
Craving.
starting body fat percentage was 10 to 15%. I think I started at 18 or so. 18 to 20. The bulk got a little wild there for a second, so that's when I was like, okay, it's time for a cut. And I also wasn't doing a controlled bulk. Like I wasn't tracking my macros like I should have been. So this next examine. Are ornaments still worth anything? Oh, a lion.
Oh, get that lion, dude. That's just easy money.
I don't know if ornaments are worth anything.
Jeez, bro, just
what was I saying? Oh yeah, my previous bulk wasn't tracking my macros like I should have been. So this next one, I already looked a little bit. It looks like it's going to be in the range of 28 to 3,200 calories a day, which is going to be insanely awesome. Where are you at?
So long.
You ready to go?
I'm up the room. Yeah, I'm gonna be ready to go here soon. Searching this last drawer. Yeah, it's that's like good shit, dude. Like getting the opportunity to eat after basically fucking not eating. I'm gonna do
Sam
these 3.
Sulik said it best. Is like if you haven't cheated, like you're not supposed to cheat on your diet, obviously, which I haven't this time. If you haven't cheated at all, just fighting out here. If you haven't cheated on your diet at all, and you've remained in a deficit, you are going to consistently be hungry at all times. Pretty much. I'm still getting this crazy bag of loss.
Yeah, we're on the way down to school now.
Just heading towards that door we always go in.
Holy fucking shit.
Freaking shoot, he says. YouTube.
Shoot.
Let's see. He said,
has it been past events?
I don't know. They only monitor it to a certain point, but you don't want to give them an excuse because they'll use it.
There.
Just
in
kidding.
School now.
Is that you coming in?
Yep. My light on.
Our overlords love us, and they will allow us to post freely any content, freedom of speech.
No. Yeah, you're probably over here.
Oh, they're a private organization. They can do whatever they. I'm downstairs.
Okay.
Heading down through the hermetic doors.
Oh, you are deep in. I gotta pop a Pop a little get down there. 50 kilos. And hopefully not get cooked by ADPMC or I don't see.
I'm at the
That
first
angle's
water
so weird.
point.
I hear you sprinting.
Is that you that just jumped? Yep, got you. Why are we talking about food so much?
I don't know, dude. We
I'm
gotta.
so hungry.
Oh,
It's so bad.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it hardcore right now, dude.
It's so bad.
I really am. We'll make it through it. We'll make it. And then,
I am 3 to 4 pounds away from making it. Definitely, I'll say this. I'm 3 to 4 pounds away to going into a maintenance and then making the decision to start the bulk. So you really should start a bulk with a low body fat though. Like you don't want to go into a bulk with a high body fat percentage or you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna get bloated, you're gonna look fat, you're gonna get excess body fat on you. So, oh, I hear her talking. Someone running on metal.
PSA, PSMO is not good.
Gotta aim for the face, probably.
Brother live with Paca, man.
Well, one good thing. I'm gonna turn the power on whenever you're ready.
Alright.
One good thing is I have saved 1,000 calories for this stream, so that way I can enjoy something.
Anything. Alright. I think I already hit that ration crate. I think I hit this one too. It's just the gas are flowing in like water.
You could have one food. Wait, how long have you been on the cut? Hold on.
Literally since the start of the year. Just before, so I would say a week beforehand.
Are you tracking your Are you tracking your macros?
No, I'm actually just like
So
eating one meal a day, and it's
that's
like
not
a
good.
big meal.
That's not good.
No,
You need to. I use the Cal AI app. You need to track your macros because if you don't, you're gonna not be consistent, and you're not actually gonna make any progress, most likely. So I definitely would track. Get an app that you like. Like I said, I use the Cal AI and
I'm gonna try to do that because a lot of the time, because my job is like super also inconsistent when I get to eat, so I end up like snacking throughout my day because I'm like, if I don't eat, I'm gonna snap on someone and then proceed to commit a war crime, and that's not really good for my longevity. So
you need to track your stuff because just not eating is not sustainable. So yeah.
Fun either. It's not fun at all.
I mean, dieting. Okay, dieting is cutting down or dieting or whatever context you're doing. If you're, I don't know what your situation is, but if you're just like obese fat, then you definitely like any progress is good progress. You know what I mean? So having any progress that's sustainable is always going to be better than, oh, I'm just not going to eat and then fall off later on. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if you aren't tracking your macros right now, then you definitely need to, or you're going to fall off, and you're just gonna most likely, yep, you're gonna lose X amount of weight. I'm getting shot at.
Because even now, like I track it, I'm just not consistent with tracking it. Because a lot of the foods that I eat, like I said, are like already predestined. So I kind of have an idea of what I'm eating. It's me, mostly chicken on the week. Chicken and greens on the week,
I
broccoli,
can
something
pretty
like
much
that.
guarantee you're consuming more calories than you think, and you're
Yeah, I
not
think so.
consuming
Hmm.
enough protein. I'm gonna head down to extract just so we can reset from this cursed
All right,
server.
I'm flipping the fucking thing on now.
I think I already did.
No, it is not on.
Okay. Okay, well I'll come back to you then just in case raiders spawn.
But you're probably right about me not eating
I
enough
can
protein. That is for
guarantee
sure.
you, I bet my entire savings account that you're not eating enough protein. I have been doing this for a minute, and I intentionally track my protein intake, drinking several, sometimes 2 to 3, sometimes even 4 protein drinks a day with on top of a regular diet. And if you're not tracking your macros, I can pretty much guarantee you're not making your protein goal ever.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you can hit it whenever. It's 1 pound of protein per, or
Per body, I'm in
1
body weight.
gram of protein per pound of weight.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not tracking your macros, I can pretty much guarantee you're not making that goal.
Let me get yours. Yep, Raiders.
Okay.
Left side.
I'm gonna drop my bag then.
He just ran by. And that was scav.
Just watch the crossfire. I got my light on.
Check.
Okay, I got moving on the left.
Moving.
Or right, I should say.
Yep.
Nice. Reloading. Killed one scav. Grabbing my bag.
Just nade in the hallway just to get a better idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay. Let's reset. That way we don't die here for no reason.
Yeah. All right. Moving on here. But yeah, no, 100% probably correct about me not eating enough protein. Because gotcha.
Like I said, I bet my entire savings account.
Because I'm like, so perfect example on Wednesday, my big meal was earlier in the morning. Shit, I might lie to you. And those are scabs. Wednesday I ate a whole rotisserie chicken, an entire one without the skin, mind you. I don't need those extra calories, but whole entire. I'm talking breasts, legs, thighs, anything with fucking any substantial
matter.
fat
So-
like content. I ate that shit, and later that day I had a sirloin, not sirloin.
That's still. I don't think you understand how little protein you're having.
That truly is that.
So
would
in a
make lot of
couple
sense.
weeks, when you take my advice and you download an app to track your macros and you do it religiously, you'll text me and you'll say, "Hey, dude, thank you," because I promise you, you're not eating enough protein.
I had to double down.
Shakes are you're gonna realize you're gonna have to invest in Fairlife 42 gram protein shakes. Yeah. Chat, you heard it here first. Trust me. Trust me.
I'll have to. Okay, so I have to do that and actually be consistent about it, because I mean, because the app that I use is tied to my food scale. So whenever I weigh my steaks and I weigh my chicken, I use that, and it tells me how much I'm going to be consuming uncooked.
So it should be you should be
Every
logging
time.
every multivitamin, every drink, everything you do, and you're so I'll say this just because there's no, you can't half-ass dieting. It's either all in or all out. If you have one cheat meal, like you said, you had one in-and-out meal, you ruined an entire week basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anything you did, all the suffering you do for the entire week of your deficit, you ruined in that one meal, most likely. And if you weren't tracking your macros up to that point anyway, it's really a moot point because it doesn't really matter because you don't know where you were before, and now you don't know where you are. So,
Okay.
definitely, definitely start tracking your macros. make sure it's in a sustainable deficit that you can actually do, and go from there. It's like trash.
Door's opening, by the way. But yeah, definitely had to get down with that because, like, I mean, definitely the protein shake idea might be a little better, and then actually tracking because I know why I put it in it, I know what's in it, and I know how much I'll be able to consume per day.
If you're actually trying to make your protein goal, you are going to be consuming. So here's the thing. It's not, and you got to think, a protein drink is not filling. So you're going to hate it because getting your protein goal, you're still going to be hungry at night. You're going to be hungry at all times. If you're eating in a deficit, if you're eating to lose weight, which is eating in a deficit, you're going to be hungry 24/7. You can ask Nighthawk. The second I finish eating a meal, I'm already thinking about my next meal. Because I've been in a deficit for almost 4 weeks now.
Oh man!
It's the second you finish eating. Like I'm not even trying to be dramatic. Like it's almost like
dude,
as you're eating,
I
you're planning
I
your
know,
next meal.
I know. Like I'm like as I'm like eating my food, like that whole rotisserie chicken. Like yeah, at the time I was like feeling really good with it, but then I'm like, damn, it's almost all gone, and I'm
You also got to take into account your body can only process so much protein per hour, roughly 40 grams, or per at a sitting. So eating an entire rotisserie chicken on paper might look good, but it's not because your body can only process 40 grams of that protein. So that means all the rest of that gets converted to sugar and carbs. So really, when you ate that entire rotisserie chicken, really what you had is 40 grams of chicken and about 100 grams of sugar and carbs and fats. Yep.
I did not fucking know that.
So if you woke up, yeah, why do you think bodybuilding is a thing? So if you woke up tomorrow, the first thing you did was eat 18 ribeyes or what? That's obviously dramatic, but if you ate 9 ribeyes, steaks, and you got your 100 or whatever weight you are, your 200 grams of protein, just because you ate 200 grams of protein in one sitting is not all going to process because your body cannot synthesize that much protein that fast.
So it's obviously going to convert it to something else.
Carbs, sugar, and fat.
That could be used.
Primarily carbs. So
I will note that is information. Even though I have no clue.
Well, it's
I had no fucking clue.
You need to start watching my the Cut series. It sounds like.
Holy shit! I did not fucking even think about that. That's actually a fair point. Oh.
Yep, your body.
Does that mean I should center my diet around 40 grams of protein per meal?
Yes, roughly 30 to 40 at least. Every meal. So every meal should be low fat, low carb, not no carb, and moderate to high protein. A lot of people hear low carb, and they think no carb. That's stupid.
Dude, I'm not sure if you ever tried to work out without having like any piece of carbs in your body.
You can do it, but then you have to
feel good.
If you're gonna have no carbs, if you're gonna do like something like carnivore, you have to have a ton of prepared food at all times. Because what happens is, if you've never done carnivore, the second you start the carnivore diet or keto, and you don't have things that you can have available, you're going to rebound. You're just going to get fat because you're never going to be consistent. That's why when I asked you, hey, are you tracking your stuff? And you said no, I said, okay, so you're just doing nothing. Like, not to be an asshole to you, but you're just wasting
No, that's true. That's practically true. Because yeah, that's just kind of what I thought. Like, I'm pretty much just wasting my time.
You're wasting
because
your time.
I'm not.
I promise you're going to look back at this and be like, okay, so since I started tracking, I realized I was consuming 2,600 calories a day, which is not putting me in a deficit. It's just making me feel miserable for no reason. I guarantee you this is a conversation we're going to have. And you're going to say, now that I'm tracking, I realize that I can eat more small meals throughout the day with a little bit less carbs, with better proteins that are more consistent, little bit less steak, but more consistent proteins. You're not going to be able to go to get Qdoba steak because Qdoba steak, for example, as a good example, Qdoba steak is fatty, like on
Yeah,
their
it's not.
caloric servings. They're very, very, very fatty steaks and not efficient, right? So
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
I mean, I tried it like the first, because I was just hungry. I'm like, oh, let me get something to eat, and I um started to get keto about exactly that. Got a fucking let me upload my shit instead of talking
every
shit.
time I was gonna say
Um,
every time he curses chat, I need you guys to tell him to
ah,
stop. Our overlords will attack us.
man, you need to start a revolution.
Just
But I gotta
kidding,
stop to get steak,
overlords.
and I'm not
We're
radicalizing. That's
not.
what happens.
I'm
Uh,
making coffee while you talk. Just join the thing whenever you're ready.
yeah. But which makes I gotta stop to get steak. I looked at it. I'm like, oh, okay, this tastes really fatty. This is super cool, great, and I did not enjoy that meal
So
at
you
all.
really can't evaluate taste for most humans. You cannot evaluate macronutrients just based on taste alone. And when you are in a significant deficit, you will be able to start to taste when things are fatty or carb because your body and your brain. Once I get I'll finish this thought, then I'm going to go to the bathroom. Your body and your brain will anticipate or will interpret the food you're eating as, oh, this is giving me more energy. This is making me feel better,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll release endorphins in your brain, and it'll say, oh, sugar and carbs and fats. This is something that is life sustaining and heats my body up, whereas protein is harder to break down and won't heat you up in the cold. And you being in the area that you're from, without doxing you, definitely need to consume more fats. But 1 second.
Mm. Cuba steak is dog water. Don't eat there. Tastes like trash. I'll just read some in the chat while he's gone. Ribeye 2 pieces of pizza for dinner and pack 2 nights, eggs for lunch. Man diet. True. Heard those Fairlife shakes got them forever chemicals in them. Probably also true. We're all gonna die sometime.
Fairlife is one of the
Might as well.
best natural proteins you can drink other than whey. Whey protein is the best protein you can consume, but Fairlife is definitely in like the top three like supplements that you can consume for dudes that are serious about getting their protein, blah 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 blah.
I'll have to look into it. I mean, like I said, I don't care about forever chemicals. To be honest with you, like I'm probably gonna kick the bucket.
No offense, whoever said that, don't read their screen name, but whoever said that probably isn't tracking their macros, or probably haven't been in the gym, blah 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 blah. They're probably not doing the right things anyway. So people talking about cancer and forever chemicals, probably the same person going to get a glass of whiskey, going to get whatever, not tracking their macros, they're not in the gym, they're not doing their cardio. So
Yeah. Well,
I could go on
gotta be
all
serious about
day
it.
about
Uh,
this, but turns out
I guess I just have to be stop being lazy. That's the thing because I
you
like
need to stop being lazy or keep
yeah.
being lazy and realize you're going to die sooner than me unless I get hit by a
Right.
bus.
Oh well, I'll do that. But
But
more than likely, you're gonna
it
be
is
lazy.
literally your body is your meat wagon, right? So if you put the things in and actually track the things that you're putting, you wouldn't just go to the gas station, close your eyes, and select a random fuel, would you?
No, I would
Okay, so
not.
why are you going around? And now I'm attacking you. Why are you going around your entire life? Because I mean, you're literally bumping around, bumbling. I'm just gonna attack you right now. You're just being
Yeah, go
a
all time.
bumbling idiot, walking around eating what? Oh, I didn't eat for 8 hours, but I'm gonna eat all my food
Mm,
right now and eat a rotisserie. It's like, okay, good
mm,
intent, good intention, bad execution,
check.
right? So if you wouldn't put random bullshit into your car, why are you putting it into your body? And did you
Well,
walk for an hour today? Did you lift today? Did you track your macros? Did you drink enough water? Did you consume 200 milligrams of caffeine is what Ranger Battalion recommends that you consume every day for most military age males because it will give you the motivation and the energy to do the things that you wouldn't otherwise do. So caffeine is actually a performance enhancing drug that should be utilized properly. So if you're not
I
consuming caffeine, um, in like maybe not for your job for what the tasks that you've explained, but for things that are going to be to help you accomplish tasks that you otherwise would be lazy or lethargic to do, a
Mm.
little bit of caffeine goes a long way. If you know you want to be hang out with the boys at night or whatever, maybe consuming a little bit of caffeine around 4 o'clock, and you're going to hang out at 5:30. Maybe that will make you more of an interesting person to be around rather than an annoying
Oh,
person. So, yep.
question. So since in my body, I know right now my the amount of caffeine necessary in order to get the desired effect needs to be ridiculously high. How
Okay,
long
so
should I not consume caffeine?
I wouldn't say cut. Don't. I would say you need to ingest different forms of caffeine. So right now,
Mm.
in what form are you consuming caffeine?
I used to do green tea, like actual like good green tea
I'm saying
that is supposed
right
to be the
now.
way
What
it
do
is.
you what?
As of right now, a lot of it's garbage, just White Monster, things like that.
Okay, so consume caffeine
Uh,
in a different manner. So like a good example would be coffee. A white monster is typically on top of my head 1 or 200 or so, right?
yeah, it's about 200.
Okay, so let's for example purposes, let's say a white monster is 200 uh, grams of or milligrams, 200 milligrams of caffeine. A cup of coffee, standard cup of coffee is about 60 to 80. So take a different form of caffeine. Don't cut out caffeine, but still ingest some form and just cut back. And then start
Mm.
using that caffeine intake at opportune times when you need to perform, i.e. the gym when you're going to lift weights. That's a whole nother thing. And if you got questions about how to get started in the gym, I post a video every single day. Go copy what I'm doing until you figure out what you're doing, and then every video I rant about things, and or watch somebody else. But yeah, all
Mhm.
that to say, you don't know what you don't know. It's easy to get hurt. It's easy to get fat. It's hard to lose weight. It's hard to do the right thing. So if you're
I'm
not,
about I'm about to be deceased.
where you at?
Never mind. I'm smart and I carry a sidearm.
Okay.
Open that door. Oh, I'm bleeding. All right. Uh, yeah, all correct information. Because basically what I'm doing is like I thought, oh, if I brute force it, I'll be fine. Well, no, that's not the case. Basically, if I'm serious about it and serious about
The best thing you can do is track your macros and realize that you're not coming anywhere close to your deficit that you think you are. I'm telling you, you will know when you're in a deficit. That's not a guy. I thought it was. You'll know when you're in a deficit. If you're in tune with your body, you will know. You will know when you're in a deficit. And you have to plan. Like I don't eat. I only eat one protein shake and one 300 calorie meal prior to 5 o'clock at night. Why?
mm,
Because I will be miserable if I run out of calories. But I still have to spread out my protein intake. You see what I'm saying? So I can't just, okay, I'm going to eat all my food at night and intermittent fast until nighttime. No, I can't do that because my body can only consume so many grams of protein. And, every human every living being can only consume so much thing at a time, right? Your
mm,
car can only burn the fuel that is readily presented to it, but it won't burn the whole fuel tank at once because it can't, because it can only process what it needs, right? Your body is
mm.
the same way. Let me know when you're ready to move on. But your body is the same way. So if you're sitting here and you're like, I'm just gonna eat a rotisserie chicken, it's like, why? Do you not want to eat the rest of the day? And you know what I mean?
Well, and that's kind of the thing because I know I will, because when I get home I'm too tired. So good on me though. I've been going straight to the gym from work. I'm like I have no longer bumble fuck about that anymore. I used to like, oh, I'm gonna go home and then I sit down and then like, okay, I don't feel like going to the gym now. Now it's just like, hey, off work, going to the gym. It's 24 hours. I'm gonna brain rot for another, you know, 6 hours until it's time to go to bed anyway, so might as well make it a good, productive thing by going straight to the gym. But when I get home, I have some. If I'm lucky, I will have some. I see you. I will have some things prepared. However, if
So,
I'm oh shit,
I tell you what you don't want to hear. Going to the gym is good. It's actually one of the best things you can do in your life, in my opinion, for longevity and sustainment. But if your diet isn't in order, then you're wasting your time.
you're wasting your time, right?
Which sounds
And
like your diet isn't in order, so you're wasting time.
okay, cool. So basically, what I do is just don't be an idiot. One, and actually track what I'm eating, and be completely forthcoming with that
You
instead of like
need to watch.
eyeballing it.
You don't have to watch the whole thing, but I have all this information already up so far in the past 26 days that I've been uploading.
I do I do watch Scratch. I don't have a lot of like free time.
Yeah.
Right now.
So whenever you're in the gym is a good time, right? Just listen. It doesn't have to be me. Just listen to somebody that is telling you informed things about the gym, right? But yeah, you going to the gym is good. Okay, I'm getting shot at.
Yeah.
I don't know where from.
Yeah, me either.
You going to the gym is good. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say you're not ever going to see results based on what you just ate. Because you don't even know if you're eating in a maintenance, in a surplus.
Hey, behind.
Where? Oh.
Directly behind.
Go. Is that Killa? No way.
It would be.
I just shot that dude in the face a bunch. Oh.
Ooh. Okay.
Where?
He's like far back somewhere. I don't have any
I
eyes.
see him. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, you'll never know if you're eating in a maintenance, a surplus, or a deficit if you don't track your stuff. So right now,
cool.
it's just all willy-nilly. You don't know what's going on. You're just starving yourself most of the day for no reason.
For no reason.
And your body is just taking 200 or 150 grams of protein and converting most of it straight into carbs and sugar and fats. Sugar is not a macronutrient, so it's fat. And then your brain is going, oh, I really like this chicken because it's like not being taken care of. He's on the roof. I got him.
He's not on the roof anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why you feel good after you eat that chicken. Because your body's like, oh, this is really good food. I really needed this, and I don't understand what's happening to me. And you're like, oh, we're on a cut. We need to stop eating. Yep. That's what's happening. That's the body, human body.
It's a weird thing. Well, now
you know.
Better kind of, better alignment with what I need to do, for sure. Let's see. That's BCM. Ugh, don't want that. Get down here. I picked up an MP9 magazine for PVP.
I'm in this middle bunker thing.
I hear you. I want to see what's going on over here, man. Sounds crazy. Gotta get involved.
Okay.
Okay, alright. Alright.
Where are we getting shot at from?
Behind us.
I am dead.
Oh, no way he head tapped you.
He did. I am dead.
Oh my god, he head tapped you. Okay, well, your gun is leaving with me, I guess. Cool. I'm gonna drop everything off your body so they don't pick it up. It's tragic. Like if you just got PvP'd. Um, actually, do you want me to take all your shit?
It's up to you. If you think you can carry it.
Yeah, the extract's right there.
No, it's not. You gotta travel the entire map. Unless they open that one up now. We spawn
Damn,
on,
I wish you're.
we
Yeah, you're
spawned
right.
on
We
this
did
part
spawn
of the
here.
map. So,
What killed you?
no, I'm good. I am starving though. Where we've been talking about food for the past. I got head throat by a scav.
Oh no, dude.
Head throat. So that's cool.
Oh, you were wearing a slick. You kind of deserve that.
Head tap with the worst ammo in the game. So that's cool. 760 by 51.
Oh, he shot you with a hunter right here. I killed a guy.
In the
Oh,
throat.
that's. Do I think I can make this worse if I run into the lagoons on the way out? Oh my god.
Some dude commented, "Your flag is unserviceable. Sir, please show some respect." I replied, "Can't tell if you're kidding or a FUD." Because that is
What?
how most of our IR flags look for guys that actually do the work. They look like they are damaged. Because they are damaged. Some dude on one of
IR,
my...
IR flag is unserviceable? What the fuck do you mean by that?
He's saying that my flag is frayed, so it's unserviceable. Which is hilarious. Because that is just what happens when you use the flag. That is the example of a FUD. A FUD. Fuddy McFutterson. That's okay. Pay him no mind. He knows not what he says.
Yeah, the army is trying to murder me.
I cannot believe I died. So you have to go all the way across the map, right?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Gosh, dang it.
There's no shot in carrying all your stuff.
You're good. Maybe I'll play a Halo round. Because you're going to take forever, which is fine.
I'm beelining it. I'm just saying that the worst case scenario, the worst thing that could possibly happen to me right now is if I run into the goons, because they will shred me.
Well, now it's going to happen. All this talk about food.
Oh, I can't take his nods off. Dude has the PVS 57s, man. I can't take him off his face.
Every time you
AP was at
curse,
820.
I'm going to scream, stop from now on.
Please, please. We're becoming friendly.
It's not my fault. Blame the algorithm gods.
I'm gonna blame someone. All right, I'm leaving.
Dude, do you have Combat Evolved? Halo Combat Evolved?
No, I don't.
We should play the entire campaign. Oh, you've never played Halo, have you?
What?
Oh no. Have you?
I have. I grew up in Halo. What are you talking about?
Okay, good. Yeah, the legendary playthrough
Oh,
is epic.
yeah, never completed a legendary playthrough because everyone I started with always quits halfway through.
Oh, you're a rookie.
Unfortunately.
But a wee child. All right, I'm gonna play one round of Halo, then I'll be back on Tarkov. Oh, I'm so
boy.
hungry. The all I can think about is food, specifically pizza, specifically thin crust.
Thin crust. You're a thin crust gamer, huh?
Should I chat for those watching? Should I release this video? It is titled "GunTube is wrong about 55 grain FMJ for WROL SHGF." Chat, weigh in. Should I release this video today or sit on it? Mocha, what do you think?
Have you released a video today?
I've released several videos today.
And yes, keep going.
Yes, the title is "GunTube is wrong about 55 grain FMJ 5.56 for WROL SHGF."
No.
What do you think? What do you think I'm going to talk about? What do you think I'm going to say? Do you think I'm going to say it's good? Do you think I'm going to say it's bad? Chat, what do you think?
I think
Is 55 grain 5.56 good, chat?
you're gonna say it's good in certain situations and certain conditions.
Lexa says release it. Not very convincing. What's up,
Okay.
regular guy? Regular guy, you're late. But the question remains, should I release this 5.56 55 grain video today or sit on it? Let it.
He's not on the Nishka, is he?
Poison.
He's on the fucking cord. Oh, please stop!
See?
I'm sorry, I'm being shot at.
You knew that was coming.
I did.
Now,
I did.
you have to apologize to chat for me yelling in their ear.
Beat him to a pulp, Spartan.
Sorry, Chad.
See, I gotta remember the controls going from game to game here. Do you
Probably
play
not.
Halo Infinite or no?
I can download. I have it.
Do
Just
you
don't
play
have
it?
Another one down.
I used to, like, pretty frequently.
It's super fun. Oh. Gotta kill and die.
Get off the dish. Please. Yep.
We've lost a teammate. Enemy shield's down.
All weapons out of ammo.
Just let me live.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. The only downside, Lexus, would be it is not receiving any monetization because it has not been reviewed for the 100th time by a million different people on YouTube to realize that it's not some crazy content. It's just regular gun content, not crazy gun content. Also, I'm 1 and 3. Maybe going from
1 and 3.
Escape from Tarkov to Halo was a bad idea. Who would have thought?
Requisition. Lost.
I don't understand how these guys are using this thing.
I've triggered the scav army, and they're not appreciating my company right now.
Well, at least you didn't get head throat by one with... You're supposed to be a drunk scav from across the world with 762 by 51, like SCW, some trash.
Yeah, that was devious work on the scout's part. He kind of hit that shot. Scout should probably go pro. It's a really good shot. Don't get me wrong. It was while I was actively shooting at him.
That guy is gonna be the next. Oh my god, dude. Who's the
Or is it
fattest?
Savage?
Who's the fattest person in the gun community that you can think of?
Bullet sing, Spartan.
Dude, gonna have to say Alpha X-Ray, dude.
No, not even close. Terran Tactical.
Oh.
Terran Butler is so much better, dude.
I would say they're on the same field, to be honest with you.
Why is my mouse not working?
Requisition.
Oh, man.
My mouse isn't working, so I'm just.
Halfway to
this is cool.
victory.
What is happening? Well, chat, my mouse is dead. You can still hear me, right?
Oh, X-Ray.
What is happening? Oh, you know what it is? It's a Terran Butler.
Gotcha.
They're coming after. What the? It's still plugged in. This doesn't make any sense. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna unplug it from my computer and see if that helps. Oh, dude, I had the most devious plot. One second. Oh my gosh. Don't read chat out loud, but read it. You see which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's brutal.
It's cooked.
And we are cooked. Chat, are we cooked? And we are
Footsteps
cooked.
all around. There are enemies abound.
Okay, I have unplugged said mouse. I have replugged in said mouse. Okay, let's see if it's working again out of nowhere. I would definitely say Mr. Terran needs to reevaluate his diet from last I seen him, and maybe reevaluate the price tag on some of those like the Lizzie pistols he's selling.
He's selling.
$1,500 glizzy. How
Yes,
much
definitely
does-
for the working class. Yes.
Dude, how much does a Terran Tactical pistol go for? A regular Glock 17 from Terran Tactical. What does it go for?
A regular Glock 17 from Terran
If I was to
Tactical.
buy a Glock 17 from Terran, Mr.
Dude.
Old Cheeseburger himself, how much would it cost?
We're looking in the ballpark for like, oh.
Glock 17
I don't like the look of these.
from whatever his like base gun would be. And then the follow-up question is it even worth that price tag?
Probably not.
I'm not trying to be
You're-
just, I'm trying to be objectively, let's talk objectively about this. Is it good?
Victory.
Oh, I got the winning kill, and I broke even at 8-8, so take that shot. But is it good?
There's so many bodies here. I'm so scared.
Oh, I thought you were looking it up. I didn't know you were still in.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, let me
You're right. Here, I
do a
can look
little.
it up. Here,
I'm in the
let's see.
ballpark. It says like 3 or 4.
All right. Let's see. Let us see. Terran Tactical Innovations. Yes, I am 18
Okay.
years old.
So I almost just died because a scav Colby'd a grenade through the window of Stronghold and exploded 3 feet away from me.
Okay. A TTI Glock 17, not a Glock 17, sorry, G17L Copperhead package costs $4,000.
Mm-hmm.
A TTI G34 Gen 3 Copperhead costs $3,699.
Definitely for the working class, yes. Not for the poors, yes. Bro, I'm just saying, if a gun costs about as much as my night vision, man, I don't think that's gonna be the movement for me.
A TTI G19 Gen 3 Combat Master Package costs $3,400. So it costs for a Glock 19 Gen 3 costs $3,400 from Mr. Terran Butler.
So who's the target audience?
Joe Rogan. I'm not even kidding. Joe Rogan is the target audience. I'm pretty sure. Because he shoots there, or used to, right?
He really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I remember. Yeah. Okay. All right. The sniper scab is shooting at me, and I've got zero clue as to where this sniper scab is currently sitting.
How does it feel to still be alive in raid?
Not good. I want to leave. They won't let me leave. They're keeping me prisoner.
It's for your own good. It's just like all of Canada always. Prisoners.
Husky raid.
Prisoners. Undesirables, if you would.
Should we buy Canada? By buy, I mean invade. By invade, I mean tax them. Tax them? Tax them to freedom.
Let's get that communism.
What is this weapon combo?
Yep. Cool. Thank you, Scav. Really dumb. Thank you so much, Sniper Scav. You're so kind as to remove my arm from my body.
Okay, that went about as well as it was expected to go.
I want to leave. This thing won't let me leave.
Another one down.
Better than us.
Ah, I hate the battle rifle.
Hey. There's zero room for error. I shall sprint. My little legs can't carry me.
Nice.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Bad guns. Nope.
No hiding
Didn't mean
from
to
this
do that.
weapon. Now I took their flag.
I'm so good at this.
Okay, cool.
think.
Excellent.
Return.
Have you seen the show? Oh, what is it? Handmaid's Tale.
Please. Never,
mean, no.
Kind of
forget you.
it's on the surface a chick flick.
Hmm.
It's actually really good.
I will consider watching. Need something to watch, man. I'm
You'll thoroughly enjoy it. Especially when you're doing your hour and a half of cardio and you just realize you have to do it.
Unfortunately, yes, I love doing that. It's gonna be
It will
just
be good.
straight stairmaster, like I've been doing for the past 3 days.
I recommend treadmill, 2.7 miles per hour. And do it forever.
best not to
If it's a
imagine
movie, if it's a film, Let's crunch. That would require me to commit 2 hours and 3 hours of my day to the gym and actually focus on my macronutrients and actually focus on my health and well-being. Take care of myself. That sounds like a lot of work.
Your flag.
Yes. Not dying. So
Not dying.
not dying is pretty mixed, so try to not die. Choice is yours.
Yep, that's what I thought. Leaving. He's on the 50. He's on the 50. I want to leave.
This game type is just objectively not fun. It spawns you with a random gun straight across from the enemy, and then the map is, I think, designed by
Hostile zap.
somebody like a community member, right? And objectively speaking, not fun. It spawns, like I said, spawns you with a random gun. You're directly across from the enemy. Everyone has a random loadout. You run forward, grab the flag, try to capture it. So it turns into exactly what you'd think it would turn into.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Now it won't let me capture. Oh, it's over here. I'm an idiot. And
Flag captured.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Oh, sweet extraction.
5 minutes remaining.
Another one down.
Oh man! What do I eat today then? Oh,
here's a real question. With your newly found knowledge, what is your plan for dinner? Now I'm curious. Honestly, you're gonna have to go meal prep. You're gonna have to go. I say meal prep. You're gonna have to go buy things that are calorie conscious, if you will. You're not gonna be able to just flip a switch and start eating perfectly. It's not how it works.
Tango's closing in.
You know what I mean?
oh yeah, for sure. Oh, okay.
Like we don't have things already ready. You can't just start a cut out of the flip
Correct.
switch. It takes
Well,
preparation.
oh,
You know what I related to? It would be like a drug addict coming off of a drug. It's like I'm gonna quit cold turkey, but not having any, like, I don't know, the medication that they would need or any like
The
coping things.
necessary
or
things,
resources available. And just be like, I'm just not gonna do the drug anymore. It's like, so you're not gonna eat food? You still gotta eat.
A good old-fashioned takedown.
Be smarter, a lot smarter.
yeah, I think the boom is starting to be Something a little more just generally based. Not eating garbage would be highly preferable.
Yeah. Start.
And
Cutting
definitely
booze is a big thing for me.
oh, dude, I haven't had a drop since I started. So
Yeah, not drinking is
At
huge
least-
because those are empty calories that do you nothing, and they will just make you fat and do literally nothing. If you go look at what the caloric value of a shot of whiskey or vodka is, just the calories. Everything else is empty calories. So,
actually, maybe I should go weigh myself because I forget to do that all week. Where's my measuring tape? Oh, excuse me. Remove yourself from my presence.
be gone, peasant. Change intro music. I'm not at the club. No. Some of these comments on some of my videos are like, do this thing. I'm not a Patreon member and I'm just some random commenter that is choosing to be an asshole. Do this thing. It's like, nope, I do not think I will do that thing that you're saying.
I'm some asshole who doesn't exist. Ha ha ha.
Wow, just, you know, think about the thought process. Change intro music. I'm not at the club. Like, what is this individual? Does he really think like, oh, I'm gonna see that comment and be like, ah, dude, you're so right. I'm gonna change my intro music because you just have a thought about that. The more I do this stupid content creation thing, the more I see this type of like thought process. You know what I mean? And see
That doesn't make any sense.
these shallow-minded commenters. Ah, I don't like this, so stop doing it. Don't make fun of me, Trench. I want to be name something. I want to buy my PSA and be happy. It works
Well.
when I look at it. Why do you say why do you say it's a bad gun? It works when I look at it and don't shoot it. But when I shoot it, it does this weird thing where it stops working. It's like, yeah, it's because your gun doesn't work. You know what I mean?
I think you need to reevaluate how you actually use your weapons and take care of them.
Well,
I mean,
most
PSA,
guys-
there's no redemption.
Most
But,
guys
sights.
don't use their stuff at all.
like actually use, like actually not
I'll
like
even,
a
at this point, I'll take
power
anyone
range
that just
type
shoots.
Lost.
I'm serious. At this point, from what I know, I would take it if you're like, I shoot trash. I shoot 200 rounds a month. I shoot trash for 200 rounds a month. I would be like, okay, I'll take it. 'Cause most guys,
you touch it. Great.
yeah, if you dry fire, I'll take it.
Unbelievable.
Most guys buy said product.
Drop wall of tape.
You're lucky if they zero safe said product.
Before they put it
In
in
my
the safe.
sights.
They put it in the safe. And good if they have it safe. That's actually good. I'll take that as a win as well. Any sort of, or if they just take, I'll even take it if they take the bolt carrier group out of the gun if they're not using it, and store it somewhere else. That way it doesn't get used in a crime, but if they're not actively using it for protection, you know what I mean?
Enemy there.
Or passively. I'll say passively using it, like if it's staged as a
Killing
home defense
spree.
gun, etc. Right?
But even then, you should probably check it.
Well, no, I'm saying, if they have it. But yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
I don't know, Holden. I'm not a recruiter, nor am I. Well, I am a career. I'm not a career.
Active camo
I'm a
inbound.
retention NCO in a former life, but I cannot. I do not know. If you want to be in 11 series, talk to your career counselor, and your unit career counselor can answer that better than I can. They will be able to tell you exactly what it will take to switch MOSs or whatever, right? I might have just jumped to my death. Nope. But yeah, they'll be able to tell you exactly what it's going to take to reclass. You're going to have to probably go to OSUT to earn your move forward. That way you can earn the title of infantryman,
Down.
So,
And
have fun
not
with
getting
that.
up.
But yeah, your career counselor will know I do not need a retention until as a past life. Many moons ago.
Good shooting, Spartan.
Nor did I enjoy that additional duty,
In my sights.
like most additional duties.
Power weapons incoming.
Usually how it pans out. I don't need this anymore.
Enemy there.
Well, while you're
Plasma grenades acquired.
haloing it up, I'm gonna do some stash management.
Stash management. After this game, I will join you for another round, and then it will be feeding time on my end.
And I think
So
this next round
I'm starving.
could be a last one.
What map you thinking? What is it?
Labs.
Hey, Spartan.
Okay.
Like
Victory.
the labs. Yeah.
Alright, we'll finish it with Blood Labs. And then it's
Do
feeding
labs.
time.
And then I'll also go in with just a slick, so just my torso protected, and maybe a helmet.
Getting blown by a scab to the throat is super frustrating.
Yeah, that aim was crazy. It was some devious work on the scabs
Another
end.
one down.
Like, I didn't know where the scab was, but have a good weekend, brother. I didn't know where the scab was, but still, like, drunk Russian, operator with round to throat
And not getting up.
because of reason.
For some reason. I guess anyway I can get it. Yeah, he was shooting at me actively.
Oh my gosh, it's just one of those things.
He was actively shooting at me, and then somehow you get winged, and I'm like, wow, well.
Insert Mosin discussion.
I guess this is how the cookie crumbles.
Yes. Insert, oh, I don't need all that gear and training. I'll just use my Mosin to one-tap you.
In my
Which is
sights.
Trusty old
Not-
Mosin.
Not ethical, and I probably will have PTSD for the rest of my life for doing it. But I can talk trash on the internet about it, so that's my life. That's what my life boils down to. Random PSA comment where I have zero training and don't aspire to have a healthy BMI. Now I'm just ranting.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm active in cities, don't have any formal training, don't even train with my guns or my equipment, or have my gun zeroed, or is my optic Loctite on. But I have an opinion, and you have
You
to listen
remind
to
me
me
of
because
Loctite.
I'm on the internet, and I have a keyboard or a phone
In an opinion.
Old-fashioned takedown.
to type
Power items on the field.
in the English language
That I barely comprehend.
that I don't even comprehend because my gun isn't zeroed, and I don't even have
In my sights.
an optic on my gun or any sort of sighting system that is appropriately set up. But I have an opinion. You're gonna listen to me, Trench.
Oh my god.
I like my
Better them than us.
Anderson.
And I think you should too.
I think you should too because I like it.
They're close.
I got it on sale. And
I got it on sale.
you have to listen to me.
You make those bullets
YouTube,
sing,
in their
Spartan.
infinite wisdom, shows not well it's a setting, but the default, and I don't mess with it. The default setting for YouTube content creation is the most recent 3 comments on any video ever that you've ever posted. The most recent 3 are the ones that it shows you.
5
So it
minutes
can-
remaining.
The most recent comment. So it can be the most boneheaded, Zero effort, troll comment. That is what it's gonna show you if I go look at my
Pop
studio.
their shield.
So it can be some dude saying I bought an Anderson. It works fine for me.
Fashion takedown.
It is horrendous. I don't know how you do it. I couldn't.
It
I would
works
look
fine
at it.
for me, Trench.
and I would get into arguments so quickly.
Also, my headset is dying, so our Tarkov time may be cut short. But yeah,
This one.
no, yeah, it definitely.
Enemy
That's
there.
why I took a mental break. That whole like, oh, I'm goodbye gun community and all that. Oh, I just all that stuff. But
Yeah, I did.
I can't do this anymore. These guys are not all of them. It's 1%. Yeah, you'll get 99 comments that are normal human beings that are rational
spotted.
and think about things before they type.
Rational
it.
enough.
Yeah. They have an opinion based on reality, even if it's a wrong opinion. I can respect it as long as it's relatively like thought
Enemy
out
there.
before they typed it.
Enemy Spartan.
But yeah, the zero commitment comments where they're just. I thought of this one. I just died. I thought of this once and I typed it out for you to
Enemy
read.
there.
Okay. I don't make hardly any money at all off of YouTube. And reading it and considering replying to it, I was like, I'm over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's a valid response. I would expect anyone to also reply to that, like any comments like that, like seriously, if at all.
I mean, I used to not. So when I first created the channel, I did reply to a lot of comments, and then for a long time, like the vast majority of the channel's history, I didn't reply to any comments. And then only recently, I'm like, okay, what are people thinking? And then I'm like, oh no, it's a cesspool.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's legitimately a cesspool. So.
Yeah, it's wouldn't imagine it to be very good and or oh, that's interesting.
Well, think about it. Let's think about the Yankee Marshal or GBRS, Goobers Group, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have a following, and I'm pretty sure it's in the six figures, right, for both of those two channels. So we're talking at least 200,000, probably a lot more people out there that think that GBRS and Yankee Marshal and Johnny Q, who has millions, right? Millions of subscribers. So there's at least 1 million people out there that think that Johnny Q, Yankee Marshal, GBRS, etc., that these content creators are saying truthful things, which is hilariously wrong. And it's entertaining. It really is. It's good that we have the freedom of speech and content creators can make stuff, right? As much as we do. I wish we had more freedom of speech. As long as you're not hurting anybody or trying to hurt anybody or, trying to impact somebody else's way of life. I think freedom, obviously freedom of speech is like the most base thing, but
it's pretty rad, but
think about the thought process there. Anyone could make a video and that's good. But when there's people that are putting bad information out there that get tons of traction, and then now they have 1 million little hooligans out in the wild that are spreading the same message that they're, I guess their leaders, without them knowing it, their idol, I guess is a better term, that they idolize, people that idolize the SEAL Team 6 Goobers guys, right? And they,
right.
And it's, like I always say, it's not taking away from their military service or their experience, it's taking away from the things they're spreading now.
That's right. And you know what's crazy? I quite literally, I might have told you this, but me and our mutual friend were out getting some, trying to find some ammo before we went for a session, and
you ran into somebody
dude,
that said some crazy stuff.
oh man, this dude was
I want
like,
to hear the story. Don't dox yourself, but I want to hear this.
okay, so we were near a particular members only shooting range.
Okay.
And there, I think there's this little shopping, mall,
Gained the lead.
Kroger-esque little spot just up the road.
Okay. I know exactly what
So
you're
we were
talking about. There's only one.
right.
There's
Yeah,
literally
there's only one. So we went there,
And it's
and
all overpriced if you're going there for ammo.
some of it's good. As of right
Oh,
now,
really? That's impressive.
some of it's pretty
And okay. Continue.
so, but we were going there, and we were like,
We'll call him Todd. You and Todd.
Todd, sure, yeah. So me and Todd, we were going to buy ammo.
Okay.
We went into the store, and we were browsing around. This dude was kind of looked up at us like, I guess, guy behind the counter. Okay, yeah, I'll be you guys in a minute. Da 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 da. I'm like, cool. No rush. So I overheard the conversation, and he's like, yeah. So I follow this guy Grantham on YouTube,
Oh,
and
no.
he goes to the whole spiel. He was a seer guy. Da 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 da. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man. Do you not know what's going on with him right now? Okay, cool. So I'm listening, and the guy behind the other side of the counter, he was-
reaffirms it, doesn't he? I'm guessing
of course he
reaffirms
does.
it.
Of course he does.
Oh no.
He's like, oh really? Oh, so you must know what he's talking about. Okay, cool. So he starts listening to him harder, and he was like, oh, so I forgot what he was asking. I think he was asking about a rifle, and I'm like, yeah. So I saw him shoot it on YouTube, and he really went to the deep dive of it.
Oh,
He
no.
goes from tip to butt and kind of goes through the whole rifle, just like the trigger pull and everything. I'm like, okay, dude.
I can't even
All right.
focus on this game with you're in the story right now.
So he's like, yeah, you should really check him out. He's got a lot of good opinions.
Our weapons
And I'm like, man, you realize that he's currently
What
under
rifle?
some crazy
What
fire.
rifle was he talking about?
Oh, dude, it had to be a. I know it was. I remember saying that it's overpriced garbage. I remember like saying that in the back of my head. So it had to be something like
Because all he's done recently is PSA.
You know what? Yeah, it was a PSA. It was the PSA little
He's done the crink. He's done the which is
crink,
trash.
the crink. It was the crink.
Okay. I was gonna say he's done the crink.
So I look at him. I'm like, there's no way you're recommending a piece of garbage to someone either brand new or looking for options as far as for rifles. And God forbid this is for home defense. God forbid.
How many
I
PSA crinks do you think Mr. Thumb sold
Active
because of
camo
his video?
inbound.
so many.
Is
Like
it in the thousands?
I want to say it's
Like
enough
if you had
to
to
buy
make a bet on
a small. To make it I would bet my left nut.
I just rage quit because
Which
I
I
can't
hold-
focus on this.
I-
Yeah.
I hold dearly that he sold in a ballpark at least
How many do you
7?
realistically think?
around 7 to, with his following, 7 to 10,000 units. I want to just ballpark it that far.
10,000.
To be completely
units.
realistic with you. Yep. I would like to ballpark it that far, because it wasn't just him. It was everyone else who was being paid by PSA to shill the crink.
Dude,
Grantham just happens to be the biggest one.
I'm pulling it up right now. There it is. Front page. On the stream, I'm pulling this up. So, oh god, it's so bright. Turn off this. It's not going to help much. Let's see.
But I just looked at him.
Here it
the whole
is.
time.
I have it pulled up right now. It's a Soviet Arms 5.56 Krink folding pistol. How many of these? How many reviews are there? Where is it? Am I blind? I'm looking for the product reviews.
The thing that pokes out to me the most, the worst part is like, oh yeah, the guy on this channel, Micah, he was like, he called it the Breako because it was a little short little thing, and it had like this massive break on it, and the fireballs are huge. I'm like, dude, shut up, please. Oh, please, you're hurting my brain. And me and Max.
Oh, okay. Check this out. The lowest review is a 3-star. Tell me they're not cherry picking their reviews.
Of course they are.
The lowest rated is a 3 out of 5 stars. I don't believe that at all.
No way.
Let me make sure. Make sure we're not missing anything. The lowest review on the Crink is 3 out of 5 stars. 300 black. That's 300 black. Where's the 556 at? 556 Crink. There we go.
Love-hate relationship with this gun.
Let's see. That's the. Where are you? So
If you, dude,
they're censoring the reviews. I'm just telling you, objectively speaking, do not buy this gun.
for a $2,100 gun before tax.
Wait, 2,100. This is 1,000. It's $1,000.
Oh, I entered those numbers.
Yeah, $1,000.
1,200. 1,200. It's crazy.
Yeah. So don't get that, guys, please.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
$9.49, cheapest I'm seeing.
For a piece of garbage.
With the no brace.
I wouldn't even go as far as to use that as a doorstop.
Here we go. Vadim says, absolutely loved it. Turned it into an SBR, just like God intended. On June 8th, 2024. I bet he's regretting this. I bet he's regretting this. He is stuck
He's like,
with this thing forever.
No one's gonna buy that.
He is
No one's
stuck
gonna
with
buy
this
that back.
thing. They can't buy it. It's an NFA item now. It's registered to him forever.
Oh, right.
Yes.
You are correct.
The process of him getting rid of this is almost impossible. Not worth it.
You would have to destroy it, right?
I don't know. It would be very difficult. I know that to get rid of this thing. Okay, so he bought it for $950. He bought this piece of trash for $950. He SBR'd it
This is a
July
$200 plus.
30th, 2024. He SBR'd this piece of trash. Oops. And now he's stuck with this thing forever. No one sees an issue with this.
That's, dude.
$200
$200
tax stamp. Yep, Salvador is right.
Plus the work to go through at a gunsmith to have it engraved.
Not even that. Then he had to do his $200 tax stamp. He had to submit his paperwork, his NFA paperwork, right? He had to get it registered. He had to tell his local sheriff about it, or his local whatever, right? Municipality.
Oh, yeah.
And then he had to. Now he can't go across state lines without filing a form.
Mm-hmm.
All for this, a Palmetto State Armory Crink 556 SBR.
Yeah.
That is the most the Doge for the government spending.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If this was under Doge, they would go after this.
Correct. That is atrocious.
Yes. The coolest part about this is this Soviet sling. That the furniture, not even this pistol grip, the front furniture,
Just the furniture,
and this sling is the coolest part about everything going on the screen right now. It's going to break. It's going to malfunction. You can't get it replaced because it's an NFA item. So now guess what? You're going to have to order like a replacement bolt. And guess what? It's not an AR-15. Bolts aren't just interchangeable. You can't just throw another bolt. It has to be headspace to this gun.
Yeah, it has to be headspace
to this barrel. So guess what? The guy that bought this gun, Mr. Vadim L, 21 likes, absolutely loved it. Turned into SBR just like God intended. This, sir, is not what God intended, and I'm not religious, but I don't think your God intended you, and with no optic at all.
Dude, no
with
optic,
the
no mounting
worst
system.
Sling.
Good
I'm
luck.
actually backtracking on the sling. Worst sling choice.
Why?
It's the worst sling choice. It's just the whole thing is stupid. And you have a 5.56 and an AK. So now you're not even cool.
I should have spurred out.
5.45.
I should have spurred out and said something. I really should have, because, like, not in good conscience. I could not, in good conscience, let someone do that. I could not. If I was working at any local gun shop or anything like that,
Yo, you
I would
because they're
last
local gun shops aren't making any money other than what is it? FFL transfers. Local gun shops
Transfers, yeah.
only make money off FFL transfers. They're not
Nah,
making
man.
local shops are not making any money.
Like if I was working like as a side job, dude, I in good conscience I would be able to do it.
Oh, dude, dude comes in. You know his guts hanging over his belt. Let's just put that out there right off the rip. Dude walks in. Gut hanging over belt. Hey, brother, I just watched the Grand Thumb video. I was thinking about picking me up
How many
one
you
of
want?
them PSA cranks, and I want to
Yeah,
SPR it.
How many you want?
Oh, you're just gonna sell it. Let this man SBR 200 cranks. 5. Okay,
Dude,
that's a good question. Out of 200 PSA cranks,
Three.
all SBR'd, how many work? How many
Three.
work? 3 out of 200. That's your bet,
Three.
brother.
Because I guarantee, so you're gonna get through so the first 100 are going to have issues with cycling because some goober is probably
Well, not a
messing
goober
up.
because GBRS doesn't even know what an AK is. We found that out from their most recent video.
Yeah, that is true. Someone decides to do something crazy and not check any QA, any points of reference. Then you're gonna have a rivet snap, and completely just ruin your rifle. The other 200 or the other 100 or so, you are gonna have good cycling for like maybe the first 500 rounds, and then you are going to run into issues with probably again the rivets snapping on the rifle, because no one knows how to rivet a stamped piece of steel.
8.4 inch, by the way. 8.4 inch
Oh,
metal. So bad.
that's even worse. Yeah, that's
So
even
bad.
worse. Why would you do that? 8 point. Why?
It's so bad. And the best part, you're gonna have an NFA item. Oh my god. Think
You
about
can't
this.
get rid of.
Oh my god, but think about this. Your buddies. Let's say your buddies come over. We'll even say this. Let's say you're on a bulk, so you're allowed to have a glass of whiskey, right?
Sure,
So you're
sure,
on a
sure,
bulk, you have a glass of whiskey. Your buddies come over. You're just show and tell. They bring over their whatever, you name it, BCM, 11.5,
DCM, yeah, work rifle, right.
SBR. It's got a Huxworks 5.56K. It's got a aim point. It's got an EOTech magnifier behind the aim point. You got a PEC 15. You got a Surefire white light. You got a T-Rex arm sling.
BCM,
You have,
gunfighter, the whole shebang.
a Geisley trigger, whatever. You have all this. You have the best. It's painted with like some cool woodland, and then this guy. Oh, brother, that's a cool BCM rifle. Check this out, and he pulls this out, and he shows you his PSA NFA item, side folding crank 5.56, and
Get that pipe on out of my house.
Yep. It's your own house because you're the one hosting the party.
Yeah, get that pipe bomb out of my house.
Like, oh my god.
Dog.
I'm thinking back. I had a former buddy that had a 7.62 by 39 pistol. It was a bad gun off the rip. Like, it was just a
Yeah,
bad gun. But he had a fake suppressor on the front of it.
Oh,
He had like a
suppressor.
6-inch heavy fake suppressor on this trash AK pistol. And
Was a ZPAP? Was a ZPAP? The ZPAPs do that.
Well, I don't know what it was, but it was bad. It was so bad, and he was so proud of this fake suppressor on the front of this 7.62 AK pistol, and he had like a bad pistol brace, no white light, no optic, bad gun, not zeroed AK, unzeroed AK. That is what I think of when I think of this Mr. Vadim on July 30th, 2024. Must have for an AK enthusiast. He absolutely loves it. He turned it into an SBR just like God intended.
Man.
I hope the best for him.
I
do.
truly,
I hope the
truly.
best for him because this thing is not operational.
Dude, it probably broke 300 rounds in and it's sitting in a safe.
Oh my god. Do you tell anybody? Okay, so you're Mr. Vatum. You're Mr. Vatum. You buy PSA Crank 556. You SBR it. You throw side folding triangle brace on, or side folding triangle stock.
Stop.
After that, you buy the cheapest Tapco mag that you could find that doesn't look plum, it's just tan. So you find the cheapest Tapco mag you can find, you put it in the gun. Probably with no ammo in it because you probably can't afford ammo. Then you put this cheap Soviet nylon sling on it. You don't change out the muzzle device. You don't put an optic on it. You just leave it and you take a picture of it. This thing breaks. Do you tell anyone when said gun breaks?
I would take that to my grave.
You just,
Oh,
gun's
I'd be
great,
too embarrassed.
unzeroed.
And
Brother.
not even zero,
I
dude.
wonder if you can see the rivets.
I would.
What if we could tell if they were jacked up from the picture?
From the picture, that
That
I
would
would
be
laugh.
gold. If one of them was damaged. But that's not the
Dude,
issue. The issue
I
is
promise you, brand new. I promise you, brand new, 300 rounds in,
it's
the
damages
rear
itself.
fucking trunnion, the rear trunnion rivet decides to take a vacation. I promise you.
Let's go to
And
a
he's like,
different one.
hmm.
Let's see if
He
this
would have
one-
he would have gotten some points if the magazine was like Bakelite.
anything else.
If it wasn't, anything
Oh
else.
my god, let's
If
go
it
to
was,
300 blackout guys.
you're gonna have a
god. There's
great
no
time.
reviews. I wonder why. There's no reviews. Look at that. Look at that brace.
brother.
Look at that brace.
Brother.
I trust my ex-wife more than I trust this brace. This brace. Look at this mounting system. Do you see this? This
No
brace is not gonna
way.
make it. It's not gonna make it, dude. I promise.
That is not a stable firing platform.
This thing. Look at this thing.
Look at it.
This is your PSA 300 blackout. This is what you wanted, chat. This is what you asked for. Hold on, we gotta.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I drilled and tapped my rear trunnion. I would trust that more than this brace.
Oh yes, my favorite. Look at this fireball. Okay, boomstick and 556. Excellent toy, great quality. Emphasis on toy there. Excellent toy. Definitely a head turner at the range. Fun toy to have if you're an AK guy. Can't wait for them to do a 545. PSA is doing amazing work. Keep it up, guys. Oh no.
People write that with
So be honest.
with English.
Does this guy train? Are you watching the stream?
I am. I'm full bore like
Okay.
on
Does this guy train?
negative.
He's at what appears to be a bench resting range, right? So he's at a bench resting range. He's standing up, blasting. Look at this fireball.
Nah, man.
Is this the? Yeah, this is the 556. Okay, next. Oh my God, this is
Dude,
gonna.
it-
This is
it-
next stream, next live that we do. This is all we're doing, is reading
If
PSA
we were-
comments. This is
If
all
we were
we're
like
doing.
in good, like, I don't know, dude. If you were like an AK guy, you would know this is a piece of fucking garbage.
Okay, here we go. Crank 1,000. No, he did not. Let's read it. But he says,
Come on.
Crank 1,000 rounds later. 5 out of 5. Jerry L. On December 18th, 2024. If you like throwing flames and turning heads, this is definitely something to add to the collection. I put 1,000 rounds of PSA 55 grain 556 and only one malfunction so far. This thing is a beast. If he means, by one malfunction, if he means him buying the gun, then yes, he's correct. Look at, and I love how he's proud.
So I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm noticing a trend here.
Shut up. He's proud of this fireball. He's so proud, dude. Here we go.
No
Next.
way.
Next. Oh, same guy. Oh, okay. Look at this. Look at this mounting system.
What is that?
Look at this.
Why?
Will this be durable, chat? Will this be durable? Is this good?
Oh man.
It's not. The
Oh,
furniture is about the best thing on here, and this doesn't even look good. This looks okay, but it's cheap wood. Still,
dude. That just doesn't. I don't know, dude. That doesn't look right.
the whole
That
thing
doesn't look
doesn't
right.
look right.
The
Let's
whole
read this
the
one.
whole thing doesn't look right. Let me just get that through. But
Let's read this. Let's see. Excellent toy, great quality. Definitely a head turner at the range. Fun toy. Okay, same thing. Same
yeah, it's
guy.
the same.
Oh,
It's just different pictures, I think.
here's a new one. Okay. Krinkov, after 1,000 rounds. Very fun gun to shoot. I've put 1,000 rounds of a mix of 223 and 5.56 and had an ejection failure once the, where was I? Gun got a little hot, handguard, but after 200 rounds back-to-back mags, that should be expected. That's correct. Gun looks awesome, and I get a ton of compliments on it. 10 out of 10. Iron sights could take some getting used to. Who is complimenting you on this?
Hmm.
Who is complimenting him on this?
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Is it what? Like
I
I
don't.
I don't
I
get
don't
it.
think anyone's complimenting him on this.
Yeah.
No
I
sling, no white light, no sling, no
yeah,
optic.
no optic, no mounting system that's being used currently. It is a brace. That looks like it has the tensile strength of a cleaning swipe, more than likely. Um,
This guy
it's
doesn't train.
not even zeroed,
Does this guy train?
dude.
Does this guy
He's got a
train?
toy.
Where's
He's got a
his
toy.
sling? Where's his white light? Where's his optic? Where's his better muzzle device?
Yeah, I would like
He
not to have
has
a
a thumb ring,
camera looking
which
on it.
makes me judge him a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Any final thoughts on this guy?
Why?
Okay,
Why
good.
did you do it?
And
Why did you spend?
has he shot 1,000 rounds? That's the question. Has it?
Doesn't look like it.
Has this guy shot 1,000 rounds? I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
because he still has it.
I don't think he has it. Let's see. I wish it would show me. Now I'm just going down the rabbit hole. We'll do one more before we get out of here. Let's see. Okay. Fake light mags. Okay. I can at least respect. Okay, not really. What happened here? The 550 on the pistol brace kind of lost me a little bit. The folding brace, okay. The Holosun, which one is this? I don't know. He's got the old Soviet sling, fake light magazines.
Uh-huh.
I would say, objectively speaking, this looks bad. Would be my professional opinion. What is your professional opinion on this setup here?
Trashy.
Doesn't look good. He's got
Yeah.
some grip tape. I can respect the drip for the grip tape. Let's see what he says. David E. Fake on June 3rd, 2024. This thing is amazing. I love this thing. Don't let Reddit folks tell you this thing isn't nice! Exclamation point. I can consistently reach out to 150 yards, over 1K rounds, and it's still running strong! Exclamation point. This is my first AK, and I'm definitely buying a 102 next. So this guy has no experience. That's what he's telling me with this.
Mhm.
He has no experience. He doesn't know what he's doing. It's amazing in all caps. This thing is amazing in all caps. I feel bad for him. Like, I do. I legitimately feel bad for him. Same guy. Oh no. Mocha. Oh no. He's got like a
Discovery?
Springfield trashy 1911 with it.
Oh,
This says everything I need to know about this human being. At least he
we
has an
don't.
X300. The most expensive thing in this picture is this Surefire X300, assuming it's not an Amazon cheapo copy Chinesium.
Magnesium.
I can't
Yeah,
tell if it's a
300.
real 300 or not, X300. This tells me everything I need to know about this guy in one picture. Oh my god, it's the same dude. Okay, that's enough of that.
Tragedy.
Any closing thoughts for chat?
Be a good human being, and take your diet seriously. I guess. Do what you gotta do. Stop being lazy.
Yes. Stop being lazy. Track your macros, etc. Okay. On that note, it is time for me to eat. Thanks for being here. If you got this far in the stream, thanks for hanging out. Consider hitting the like button down below. Share it with a buddy and join the Patreon. That is what keeps us in business. Thanks for being here. And until next time, it's going to be Trench Grenade and Mocha, your average, probably not crink enjoyers that your mom said